Rob here, Fully Loaded Customs. On today's video, I'm going to be sandblasting the 1958 Impala Firewall, so stay tuned. In the intro for today's video, I'm going to be air blasting up this I definitely meant to say sandblasting. I'm going to be sandblasting up this 58 Impala. Now I'm saying a bunch of shit that don't make sense. Impala 58 Impala Firewall. So come on over here for a minute. There she is right there. We're going to check this out. It's not too bad, but let's flip the camera around and take a look at it. All right, cool. So this is the firewall I got here for the 58. This one here, as you can see, she's not crushed in the passenger side, so that's a bonus. So this is the one I'm going to be sandblasting today. It's pretty rough down here at the bottom, but that's okay because I got the new rocker panels and stuff for it. Same point in time, I'll be sandblasting this unit here too. That rear chunk there for the 58 Impala. I'm going to be sandblasting that here. Just have to clear some stuff in the shop so I can pull this 58 Impala Firewall outside, set it up on some block stands and whatnot, and we're going to get to sandblasting this unit here today. Beautiful weather for it. It's cloudy, chance of rain, and I'm just not waiting no more. I'm just going to take it outside and we're going to sandblast it, because every time I come down here to sandblast it, it's raining or something. And cloudy with a chance of rain is beautiful weather for me today, so I'm sandblasting. I'm not waiting no more. So, gonna sandblast this thing here today. I'll also show you what I got for it to sandblast it with here too. Also do a review on it as well. So I've got this fancy portable abrasive blaster kit unit that I picked up from Princess Auto, which is the equivalent to Harbor Freight in the States. So I got this. I'm going to try. It was $100. I got it on sale for 50 bucks. So I'm thinking for that price point, it's probably going to do a really good job. I can assume it's going to do a really good job. It's probably going to do a fantastic job on that. So let's go blast some sand. Hey guys, it's Bubbles here at the shop. Just want to give you a quick protective eyeglass for a rundown before you start sandblasting. Before you start sandblasting with sandblast materials, want to make sure you got something for your eyes. Just so it protects them beepers, so you can probably still see when you're done sandblasting. Oh damn! I left one of my kitties out. So guys, just did a little trial patch here so you can see. So the gun is working. It's actually doing a decent job. I got the gun set to probably about 90 psi. The instructions that I quickly went over said to run it to in between 50 and no more than 120. So I got it set at 100 right now. That's what it's doing. It's doing a decent job. So, all right, guys, I'll set the camera up. Probably take an hour and a bit. But or until I run out of sand, one of the two. But we'll set the camera back up here, and we'll get to sandblasting out this Firewall with this Princess Auto gun, 50 bucks, and I'll let you know what I think of it when I'm done. So then too, when you're always doing it, it's always good. Got a mask on for breathing in case there's a lot of dust. Got my face shield and my glasses here for my eyes, so it's always good to wear your protective stuff too, so always make that a good habit. Cool, guys. So the unit is working, just really slow. But this right here is pretty much almost a full bag of sand to get just this little bit done. So what I'm thinking is, instead of spending one bag of sand, probably about another $120 in this bag of sand, I'm just gonna load this Firewall up, and I'm just gonna have to probably take it 3 hours away to where I could just sandblast it myself again. And we're just gonna do that because it's gonna be worth the fuel, even though fuel is gold nowadays. But it's gonna be worth the fuel. I think it's probably only like $120 for one of those Sandblast places. So that's what we're gonna do. So anyway, I'll put this all back now in the shop, and we'll just pick up the video hopefully soon, like in a week or so. Hopefully soon. Where I'm loading this back up onto a trailer and trailering it out to a U-Sandblast or a U-Blast place. Hopefully I can find one that's closer than 3 hours away, because I really don't want to make a 600-kilometer round trip drive to sandblast this. But at the same time, I also don't want to sandblast it here for a week. I was hoping it'd be a bit quicker, but it's not. So, but if you are wondering, these things are $50. It does do some sandblasting, as long as it's like just the old paint. I notice it does remove some rust. It's not too bad. It's decent. I gave it like a 5 out of 10, maybe 6 out of 10. It does what it does. But, you know, I've only got a 60-gallon air compressor hooked up to it. You know, if you're expecting to get the results from a true sandblast place, it's not going to quite happen for you. But you can do little pieces like the glove boxes and stuff. Probably be decent for that. Little trim pieces or whatever. Small little pieces you can do with it. It is handy for that. So it's decent. For if I had nothing, I had to drive like 1,000 kilometers to do this, I just suck it up and get 10 more bags of sand and sit here for a week and do it. But anyway, put this all back in the garage. We'll pick the video up, but I'm taking it to a real place. I was going to go down and just bring the Firewall to the Sandblast place and sandblast her up. But before I did that, I thought I'd take a look on YouTube just to see if there was any good do-it-yourself, make a homemade sandblast unit video. And there was actually quite a few videos on there that showed you exactly how to do that. They turned out really good. They seemed to work really good. And then I was going to go buy all the material to go do it myself. And then I realized that if I just type in 20-gallon sandblast compressor unit, I could just buy it pre-made. So that's exactly what I did. Went down to Princess Auto here, got this fancy unit. It's all boxed up still. It only ran about, I think it was like $200 or something like that. $230. If you ever go to Princess Auto, by the way, always ask for the last sales price. 9 times out of 10, they will always give it to you. Always. And you always get a fantastic sales deal on it. They should have one of these stores in every single town. I tell you, it's pretty good. Pretty good. So, Princess Auto, you listening? Hook me up with a sponsorship or something. That'd be fantastic. Maybe one day. We'll see. Anyway, Princess Auto, last sales price. Always ask for it. This was $400 regular. I got it for $189. So you know, whatever is that, 63.5% off. So got this thing. So what I'm gonna do? Gonna try this thing here. Got some media bags. Gonna fill it up, unbox it, take the Firewall back outside, set this thing up, and we're gonna try and sandblast it one more time. And if it don't work with this, well, I got this. I guess I'll just keep it then because I've already used it. So then I'll just have to make the 300-kilometer drive and go sandblast the Firewall. Hopefully I won't have to do that, and this will work just fine. Some reviews said it was good. Some other reviews, I think people just didn't know how to use it. So we're going to set it up, give it a shot, see how it is. So let's get the unboxing up this 20-gallon compressor sandblast unit. So quickly show you this here too. So this is the unit all unboxed. Pretty easy to put together. Let's go around here in the back and show you. It basically went together with, come on, there we go. A bolt here in the handle. There it is. Another one down there. One piece down there. And everything else came pretty much pre-built, so it was pretty quick to put together. This is what I did. This was with the 3060 crush glass. I just did a little test patch here just to see what it was capable of doing. This came off really quick, and this came off in probably about a minute or two. It was actually really fast. So this is what I was able to get done to it so far. So I got everything all set up. So pretty much at this point in time, I'm going to probably head out, pack everything in there for the night. You can't really tell. It's getting pretty dark. It's getting kind of dark, I guess. Dark enough anyway. It's already 10:30 here in Alberta, so this is how daylight it is still at 10:30 at night. But when it gets dark, she gets dark fast. So I'm going to pack all this stuff in, bring it back into the shop, and I'll come back here. It'd be really nice if it was tomorrow. If not tomorrow, my next set of days off here. And I'll get this all set up during the daylight hours. Then we'll blast out this Sandblast unit. Back again here at the shop. Managed to get an earlier day. So we're going to sandblast up the Firewall today. So let's get to blasting some sand. Cool, so you seen that I was doing the sandblasting here. This whole section here probably took about a minute or so to do. I quickly was doing my thumbnail over here. This little piece here took about another minute or so. So this should go relatively quick, so I'll quickly set the camera back up. We'll get the sandblasting out the rest of this Firewall. All right, cool guys. So I got most of the Firewall. What was I saying? Firewall sandblasted up with a 20-gallon unit. That thing works really good, man. I'm telling you, really good. I use so the Firewall, as you can see right here. This is 2 bags of 3060 crushed glass, and then I ran out of that. Put in some of the regular sand. The regular sand is kind of clogging up the gun. I got these bigger chunks of rocks that keep clogging up the tips there. So going to the city this weekend, probably pick up some more bags of 3060 crushed glass to get this project here finished up. I'm going to pick up a couple bigger tips there too. I finally have access to Princess Auto, the store, where I can get Sandblast stuff and things I need. So I'll pick up a bigger tip there too, so I can run the copper slag through it. See how that works with the bigger tip. And then the silica sand and the 2030 crushed glass, which is a bit coarser as well. So at least I'll have a bigger tip. Should go through it pretty no problem. If it doesn't, I know the 3060 crushed glass through this system here does a really good job. So, all right, let's just pack this in here for today. Give it 2 days. I'll be in the city, pick up the proper things I need, and we'll catch you guys back here to finish up the Firewall. Back here at the shop, it's realistically 2 weeks later because it has not stopped raining. So finally got a chance out here. It's nice and sunny today. Let's finish up this Firewall and get it sandblasted. All right, cool. So we got the firewalls all been sandblasted. This 20-gallon unit here did a fantastic job today doing this sandblasting. I can't believe I thought I was going to do it with that tiny one. It was really wishful thinking, but the 20-gallon did a great job. I'll flip the camera around. I'll show you on the firewall how it turned out. You can see did a really good job. This is the 3060 crushed glass. This took most of the paint off right away. So if you're getting one of these 20-gallon or 20-gallon Sandblast units, 3060 crushed glass is what the run through there. They don't have a tip that's bigger that I've found anyway than 3.5 for this dead man handle. So 3060 crushed glass with a 60-gallon air compressor, and this thing will take off paint and rust, not a problem. Sometimes you got to wait in between, but it does a pretty good job. There was not much in the firewall. I did notice some of this right here has to be addressed when I start doing this point here. And that's pretty much about it. There was just that one section there. Oh yeah, you might have been asking yourself here too why I didn't remove this here, or why I didn't take any of the wiring and stuff out. So there's a good reason for it. And the reason for it is So I left that panel piece on there, and I left the wiring on there for a bit, because I know people are going to leave comments about it, and I know if they leave comments about it, they haven't watched the video to the end. So that's what I want to do. I purposely left that on there so I can get to this point to let people know that I just really want to see who's watching my videos to the end. And I know if people leave comments about why didn't you remove the wiring or why didn't you remove the insulation piece, it's because they didn't watch the video to the end. So I want to reward the people who are. Coming up to 2,000 subscribers here right away. So I think what I'm going to do, I just got some new merchandise, but I just got some new stuff with my logo on it. I got a couple new hats. I'm going to get some shirts printed here right away. Got the new set of coveralls. So coming up to 2,000 subscribers here right away. And I think what I want to do to reward people who are watching my videos to the end is I'll take maybe the first 25 people here of this video. Leave comments in the comment section. And what I want you to do, or what I'd like you to do, just leave a comment about what vehicle you're working on or what vehicle you'd like to work on or restore. And that way I know that you've watched my video to the end. I'll take the first 25 comments for that. I'll write them down. And once I get to 2,000 subscribers, I'll put you in a draw. And if you win, I'll give you a hat, a pair of coveralls, probably a t-shirt and a hoodie. And maybe I'll do some artwork for you too. So anyway, that's the reason for it. So I know if people leave comments in the comment section about why I didn't remove this, they're not watching my video to the end. So that's why that was left there. Little sneaky little trick there, just to reward the people who are. So, all right, guys, thanks a lot for sticking around to the end of the video today. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to leave your comments down below in the comment section. I'll be going to Ontario here right away, and cool little thing, I'll be working on my brother's. I'll be helping him paint and fix up his 73 Buick Riviera while I'm there. So stick around for those videos. I will be filming those when I'm down in Ontario. So all right, guys, so until next time, remember, if it's not raglan, it's not custom. Catch you guys next episode. So take care.